yourself?
I'm Nairn, I'm 22, I'm from Wauplen and I'm just about to graduate with a Masters in Chemical Engineering from the University of Strathclyde.
What is your job role within KCP?
I'm a research graduate, which is going to be focused on, I'm looking into anaerobic digestion and specifically into operational issues such as foaming and struvite production within those plants. So I'm trying to help this business understand why some of the clients are having so many problems within those areas.
What skills and qualities do you feel are required for this job role?
I think the number one thing is communication, but communication that's not just for a specific group, so it has to be flexible communication for the guys in the workshop as well as clients that I'm meeting on site. And I would say the ability to carry out research both desktop and in the field is incredibly important, as is an attention to detail to understand where other people are missing out on things because they don't have the technical background that I do.
How did you find out about this job?
Actually, it was my dad, who's the DHT at Dune Academy. He came across Wendy during the Tom Hunter Challenge and knew that I was interested in waste and sustainability and renewables and recycling, that kind of thing. And he suggested that I contact Wendy for the purposes of a summer job because I've got my last summer off before I go to my big girl job, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I'm that kind of person that needs to do something. So.
How did you find the recruitment process?
It was pretty simple. It was after my initial email to Wendy, it was more of a kind of conversation. We had a couple of informal meetings and we went from there, so I just started recently.
What do you enjoy most about your job?
I think I enjoy the continual learning. It's a challenge and it's something that I'm interested in and that I feel like I can really make a difference. That's my number one career goal, my life goal. I want to actually make a difference to the world around me. I feel I've got the capacity to do that here.
Are there any areas you dislike about your job?
At this point, no. I've only been here a couple of weeks, so we'll see. But I think it's a good fit for me because it's an environment that I'm comfortable in. While I'm not just finding the job easy, it's something I'm learning, so I enjoy it all.
What are your career plans for the future?
In September, I will join GlaxoSmithKline for the third time, but this time more permanently. So I'm going on to their biopharmaceutical and sterile manufacturing future leaders programme. So I'm going to be based in the UK initially, but hope to end up in the US for a period of time, and that's going to be looking at the building of a new facility in the Lake District. And that's following on from 3 summers that I've spent in the pharmaceutical industry. But the reason that I'm so interested in pharmaceuticals is that, like waste and wastewater, the industry has a real capacity or potential to allow me to really make a difference in that field.
And finally, what advice would you give to other young people who may be considering a career in engineering or STEM?
I would say if you like to be challenged as well as rewarded, it's an excellent field to get into. I would say that if you're interested in science and mathematics and technical subjects at school, it's the natural choice, but not to be thinking that it's one particular thing like a boiler suit and a hard hat. There's, even within my discipline of chemical, there's thousands of options in terms of industries and roles that I could get into, and I think the diversity and the continual learning is a huge part of why I love it, because I don't see me ever getting bored in my career.
Thanks very much, Karen.